Welcome back to Lenz's Comic Corner Classic / Non-Classic. This is episode number 1424 and Doubleshot number 13 and 28. Not 28, 20, no, 18. I got two flash trades for you. First up, it's Volume 13, Rogue's Reign. Yep. Oh yeah, and I love this cover. Basically, like the Flash beating the crap out of the Rogues. Punching Heatwave, I think it's supposed to be Mirror Master, and beating the living crap out of Captain Cold. Yes, this is supposed to be Captain Cold. Now, explanation. Plus, also, love this page here. We see the totality of the sky. Yep, you know what that means? It's a Year of the Villain tie-in. Yep. Of course, Josh Williams is the writer of this book. These issues with Christian Deuce and Rafael Salvador on the artwork. This book collects issues, I think it's like, let me look it up in here. Collects Flash 75 and 82 to 87. Yep. It's basically the Flash versus the Rogues once again. Though differently, of course. And Golden Glider's got long hair now. Yep, so simply put, Captain Cold accepted a deal from Lex Luthor to become all powerful, and try to figure out a way to basically kill the Flash. Well, basically stop the Flash, anyways. You also have a plot thread set up here. Yes, that starts here, that continues, and that basically is set up the very next story arc with this name, Paradox. Yeah, this is something that was started like a few storylines back, and I'm probably paying off here. And they'll wonder, like, who is Paradox? Of course, we also return here of Godspeed, one of the evil speedsters, the most recent evil speedster in this comic, in this series. And it's just a really good storyline. I love what Josh Williams has done with this book. It is so freaking good. Yeah, first you have the Rogues, pretty much all in, like, mostly a mixture of pre and post. I would say mostly like pre-Flashpoint attire. And yeah, apparently our Captain Cold, this Captain Cold apparently is from the future because he's an older guy, like a different future. So they also mention what happened with his father. And then we have the offer. We have Lex's robot showing up and making an offer to Lex Luthor. Well, Lex Luthor made an offer to Captain Cold, who becomes this, and wow, become a lot more powerful just to take over the city. Yep, that's simply what the Rogues are doing. They're basically taking over the city. And their only opposition is Kid Flash, the Chinese Flash, and Commander Cold. And you have Captain Cold's like, the fake. I was hoping we'd meet. Kid Flash, Avery, go, we're not leaving you, Commander. And he basically summons two giant fists. Yeah, this is just so fun. And he freezes Commander Cold. And then apparently we go to Iron Heights, where he apparently frees a bunch of people. Like, it looks like though he basically trapped the Flash here, and it looks like he apparently killed Commander Cold. Yeah, and the Rogues in the storyline, they simply take over Central City. And of course, Flash is freed by Golden Glider. Yeah, and she's like, oh right, my bro's pretty smart sometimes. Slice up and kill you. So, okay, change the plans. No easy way. There are so many prison cells. Free everyone here, can't leave them. Halt, prisoner. Yep, so yeah, Golden Glider frees the Flash, and you Flash like wonder what the heck happened. Yep, so he got stabbed by Captain Cold, who's now King Cold. Yep. And of course, Kid Flash and Chinese Flash are very happy to see the Flash. But not happy to see Golden Glad, but she's agreed to work with them in order to stop her brother. Yep. Yeah. This is just pure fun. Yeah. You gotta love this storyline. The whole thing with the rogues, like taking over the city, is just so freaking good. Yep. And of course, they eventually do fight Captain Cold. We also have Heatwave still in his, well, post Flashpoint look, where he's got the burned skin. But he's no longer basically having the powers. Yeah, they got rid of that stupid idea. Yep. But yeah, he stopped at the very end. Basically, we also help set up, well, Paradox. It's just a really good storyline. Mm-hmm. And apparently the damage caused a lot of damage to the city. And he decided to basically turn himself in. Yep. So he has a talk with, well, Captain Cold, and of course, well, then we have Kid Flash and Avery being checked on. And they're being taken not to Iron Heights. Oh no, they're being taken to Arkham Asylum. Oh yeah, and we also have the guards of Arkham Asylum wearing the outfits they wore for the video game. Mm-hmm. Yep. And apparently Pied Piper is in charge of this place. Apparently. We see being camera by Two-Face, obviously. So, Pied Piper helps fix his Flash's powers, and he's basically back normal. So it's basically like, okay, if you're not chaotic, don't think it's not easy to fix, it's only temporary one. You're still dangerous. You can live a normal life only if you don't overuse the Speed Force. Anytime you do, you run the risk of going Super Saiyan, hurting yourself. So they get shocked and Breakout, stay here. Is it really Two-Face? Nope, it's Captain Cold broken out. Clyde, Black, did you ever forget about get praised and let go? You can't do this. Your brother's a killer after everything done. We're still family. Didn't I tell you, Flash? Stay away from my sister. Not getting away again. So they basically busted the wall. It's like, yep. Their powers are fixed, but... And then, of course, there's a shock because we see, like, a future Flash. The Flash Year 1. So pretty much they tease Paradox. And that sets up the very next story arc of this, well, run. By the way, I give Rogue's Reign a 10 out of 10. It's an excellent story. Next up is the Flash Age. This is, of course, done by Josh Williams, art by Howard Porter, Rafa Sabado, Jordi Jagavi, Christian Deuce, Steven Savaya, Brandon Pearson, Jason Paz, and Carl Pagayan. Artwork is done by Rafael Salvador, Jordi Devgai, and Off Perino, who was the colorist. This book collects Flash, volume, I think this is volume number 588 and 750, 755, and Flash Infantry. It doesn't collect the entirety of 750, mostly collects the main story. Oh, and this storyline, the return of Eobard Thawne to this series. Excuse me. Well, they kept them out long enough. 88 is just a side story with basically Captain Boomerang having another appearance by him in this series. Mm-hmm. It's a fun standalone issue. 750 is the start of the Flash Age, which is really, really good. We also have apparently Captain Boomerang taking on Deathstroke. And that kind of tells us something that happens in like the main book, in the main like Suicide Squad book. And then we have a 750, the Paradox storyline, which this is a 5-parter, which I think ends in the annual. Yep, Paradox is the creature they've been building for some time now. And this is just a great storyline. This one basically involves the return of all people, Godspeed. Yeah, he returns his storyline. We also get experience by the Turtle briefly. Yep. And basically, it just Flash, Godspeed, and Reverse Flash teaming up to take on Paradox. We also get appearance by Captain Cole, basically the Rogues. And this is Paradox right here. Yeah, this monster. Yeah, this creature is Paradox. He's kind of like the big boogeyman in this storyline. And something the Flash book is building up toward. Heck, maybe you have some brief flashes on the covers. Like, we have here, like, just behind him. Like, that is from the Flash War. Yep, that's in Flash War. Yeah, I love the fact this is just basically a storyline that I've been building up since, well, mostly for quite a while, actually. And basically you have Barry and Iris just fully in a relationship right now. They kiss, which is great. And they capture the Rainbow Raider, like, we gotta let him go. But nope, we actually have evidence. And he basically gets hauled off to jail. Flash, of course, is the number one thing. Of course, Godspeed returns because of Paradox. And we mentioned some stuff going on with, well, Wally West. We have a nod to Flash 2 Worlds, the Anti-Monitor, and the Flashpoint Batman. Yeah, nod to Flash 123, the original 123, Crisis on Infinite Earths, and the Button. Well, mostly Flashpoint, yep. Great that we have a nod to this. And this is a great story arc. Oh, yeah, it's just so exciting reading this thing. It's just so fun. Going through time, meeting apparently a version of Nora Allen, Barry's mom. And basically, he denied every reality because Iris wasn't there. Yep, all because Iris wasn't there. That's the reason why he turned down that one. And then eventually, well, thanks to, of course, and we have a brief flashback to when Eobard Thawne killed Flash's mom. Yeah, that death inspired to come to Flash. Yep, so you have Phil history there. And, of course, having in there, basically, yes, during the whole reign of the Rogues. Mm-hmm. And, of course, Barry and Eobard fight for a while. And they agree to team with each other to take on Paradox. Yep. Yeah, they take him on, and eventually he's defeated. Yep, Paradox is eventually stopped. He's in some place, he's sealed up. Oh, yeah, and then, of course, we have this wonderful panel. Like, Barry's reading that with Iris, so happy to see it. And then we have this wonderful thing, like, too bad neither of us will ever get to use a statue of Godspeed. Yeah, a statue of Godspeed. Speak for yourself. I know I'll get one someday. And he's like, if you're from the future and you know everything about the Flash history, do you know who killed my brother? Oh, that was me. I did. And of course, he snaps his neck. Yeah, and then Barry's like, August! No, I remember you, Godspeed. I see your future. He's like, no. We trusted you. Yep. And then Eobard beats up Barry once again. And he's like, I'm way ahead. I've been working for this for a long time with my own family. A Reverse Flash family. Ooh. Yeah, all that does is set up the last story arc of Josh Williams' run. Basically, yeah, this was so freaking good. Love the Flash Age. It is so awesome. Yep, I give this book a 10 out of 10. It's an excellent story. Excuse me, and I do highly recommend it. It's just so freaking good. Yep. Yeah. So, that's it for this particular review. Stay tuned for my next review, which will be, 7 Deadly Sins. That'll be next. But I'll be up soon, okay? The next video. Bye.